Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for August 26, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, tensions between the United States and Iran continue to escalate, with the U.S. imposing new sanctions on Iranian entities and individuals. The Strait of Hormuz remains closed due to mines planted by Iranian forces, and President Trump has warned that any Iranian ship deploying mines will be immediately destroyed. The situation is volatile, with both sides refusing to back down. In other news, the conflict in Sudan has taken a devastating turn, with rebel attacks in the southern province of South Kordofan resulting in the deaths of dozens of civilians, including 4 children. The international community is urging restraint and diplomacy to resolve the crisis, which threatens to widen into a broader ethnic conflict. Lastly, Iceland is gearing up for a nationwide referendum on whether to restart negotiations on joining the European Union. A recent opinion poll shows a narrow majority of 53.1% of respondents supporting talks with Brussels, but the outcome remains uncertain. The result will have significant implications for Iceland's future relationship with the EU and its position on the global stage. These stories and more will be discussed in greater detail throughout our broadcast. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces has announced its dissolution, paving the way for integration into Syria's armed forces under an agreement with Damascus. This move is seen as a crucial step towards strengthening Syrian unity and has been welcomed by Turkey. Secondly, the Trump administration plans to revoke up to 500,000 visas from asylum seekers who entered the country on business or tourism visas but later applied for asylum. This decision has been met with criticism from rights groups, who argue that it infringes on free speech and due process rights. Lastly, we're following several other developing stories, including the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, a gold rush in a small Kenyan village, and escalating tensions between Germany and Russia. We'll continue to bring you updates on these stories as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. With the release of the core PCE inflation data and Nvidia's earnings report, investors are closely watching the Federal Reserve's next move and the potential impact on the tech sector. Meanwhile, gold prices have surged due to a weaker US dollar and central bank buying, making it an attractive safe haven asset. Renowned financial expert Suze Orman has also warned of an impending financial crisis, urging investors to take action to safeguard their assets. As we navigate this complex landscape, it's essential for investors to stay informed and adapt their strategies to mitigate potential losses and ensure long-term financial stability. We will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we've got an exciting breakthrough in space exploration. Scientists at Interplanetary Materials Research have announced a major discovery regarding the properties of lunar regolith, which could significantly impact future missions to the Moon. This finding has the potential to revolutionize how we approach lunar construction and resource utilization. In other news, a recent quiz challenged individuals to identify various national parks in the United States from satellite images. The quiz features breathtaking locations such as Mount Rainier, Grand Canyon, Acadia, Channel Islands, and Glacier National Park. It's not only a fun challenge, but also serves as a reminder of the incredible diversity and beauty of our national parks. Lastly, we're examining the ambitious plan by SpaceX to build the world's largest spaceport in Louisiana, known as Starbase Louisiana. While this $100 billion project promises to support thousands of launches per year and create a new hub for commercial space operations, environmentalists are raising concerns about its potential impact on the region's fragile ecosystem. As we continue to push the boundaries of space exploration and development, it's crucial that we approach these endeavors with caution and careful consideration for the potential environmental consequences. By prioritizing both economic growth and environmental stewardship, we can ensure a sustainable future for our planet and its incredible natural wonders. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Today, we've got a trio of compelling stories that have been making waves in the world of sports. First off, let's dive into the thrilling developments in Major League Baseball. The Arizona Diamondbacks have taken a significant step forward in their pursuit of a wild-card spot with a crucial win, narrowing the gap with the San Diego Padres. Meanwhile, the Boston Red Sox solidified their position with a victory over the Miami Marlins, and the Atlanta Braves edged out the Los Angeles Dodgers, setting the stage for an electrifying conclusion to 2023 season. In other news, the world of college football has been turned upside down by recent court rulings, allowing NFL players to return to campus and compete for their universities. This unprecedented decision has sparked intense debate, with some arguing it undermines amateur athletics, while others see it as an opportunity for athletes to pursue their passions without restriction. The situation is complex, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how the NCAA, NFL, and other stakeholders respond to these new developments. Lastly, in a fascinating blend of sports and geopolitics, North Korea has announced its decision to send approximately 200 athletes to compete in the upcoming Asian Games in Japan. This move not only has athletic implications, but also significant geopolitical undertones, given the current tensions between North Korea and Japan. As we watch these games unfold, it will be intriguing to see how North Korea's participation impacts both the athletic outcomes and the broader political landscape. These stories highlight the dynamic and multifaceted nature of sports today, where victories on the field intersect with global politics and national aspirations. We'll continue to follow these developments closely and provide in-depth analysis as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. First, in Northern Ireland, conservation efforts have led to a successful breeding season for barn owls, with 2 pairs raising 5 healthy chicks each. This achievement highlights the importance of collaboration between conservationists and local landowners in protecting natural habitats. Meanwhile, in France, the country's strict cheese production rules have been eased due to severe drought, allowing cows to be fed more fodder and grain. This decision aims to support the traditional cheese industry while ensuring the health and well-being of the cows. Lastly, a recent outbreak of Mpox in Guinea-Bissau has raised concerns globally, with over 80 people affected, including a disproportionate number of children under 4. Health experts stress the need for strengthened surveillance, testing, and contact tracing to contain the outbreak, as well as the importance of global cooperation to share knowledge and resources. We will continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk about the incredible legacy of Dolly Parton? The legendary singer-songwriter may be gone, but her impact on music and beyond will undoubtedly continue to inspire generations to come. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Parton was a true trailblazer, breaking down barriers with her unique blend of style, wit, and talent. And speaking of talent, have you heard about the secret song Parton wrote before she passed away? Titled My Place in History, it's currently locked away in a time capsule at Dollywood and won't be released until 2040. Can you believe we have to wait nearly 2 decades to hear it? But I'm sure it'll be worth it, given Parton's track record of creating timeless music. Now, let's switch gears and talk about author Rachel Cusk's latest novel, Life of M. This book has sent readers and critics into a frenzy of speculation and introspection. While some may criticize Cusk for not providing juicy details or salacious gossip, I think that's the point. Life of M is a deeply philosophical and psychological exploration of what it means to be human in the age of celebrity worship. So, if you're ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and literary exploration, then Life of M is the perfect companion. Just be prepared to confront some uncomfortable truths about our collective obsession with fame. And who knows, you might just come out the other side with a newfound appreciation for the complexities of human experience. Thanks for tuning in to this evening's podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Atanacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, a recent study has highlighted the importance of preserving natural environments in urban areas to maintain mental health benefits. Researchers found that traffic noise can significantly reduce the therapeutic effects of nature, emphasizing the need for urban planning strategies that minimize noise pollution in green spaces. In another development, the island of Sark in the Channel Islands has announced plans to protect approximately 40% of its waters, aiming to conserve marine life and support sustainable fishing practices. This initiative is part of a broader effort across the Channel Islands to preserve marine environments and promote ecological balance. Lastly, we have some heartening news from India, where conservation efforts have led to a remarkable resurgence in Asiatic lion populations over the last decade. The number of lions has increased by 29%, and their habitat has expanded by an impressive 36%. This success story is a testament to the impact of dedicated conservation initiatives and serves as a powerful reminder of our responsibility to protect the natural world. These stories demonstrate that collective action can lead to significant positive change for both nature and human societies. As we continue to face environmental challenges, it's essential to prioritize conservation efforts and strive for a balance between development and environmental protection. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atanacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.